Well, hi there, folks. This is Bill O'Leary here in this video, and the topic of this one is going to be how to protect your parents from exploitative nursing homes that will exploit your parents. So, quick introduction, Bill O'Leary here, my firm, law firm Legacy Planning Law Group in Jacksonville, Florida. We do estate planning, wills, trust, estates, elder law, probate, and trust administration. That's all we do. So, let's jump right in. So, look, most nursing homes out there are honest, upright organizations, but as with any industry, you do have some bad apples. So, you got a couple of things going on that really create at least the opportunity, if you will, for exploitation. One, we live here in the state of Florida. It's the most popular retirement estate, and there's a very large a population that is vulnerable. Couple that with what we like to call the great wealth transfer. So we are in the midst of a tremendous transfer of wealth from one generation to the next. By some estimates, $30 trillion. You got all that money, and it looks pretty attractive to bad actors. So here in Florida, we have very good laws that really try to protect our elderly population from exploitation. And so we could categorize these together as exploitation of vulnerable adult legislation. And there are a couple of terms to focus on. Vulnerable. So you can have a vulnerable adult even if they're not legally incapacitated or found by a court to be incompetent. And exploitation, what is that? Well, that's where typically there is the unauthorized taking of an elderly person's assets or unauthorized use of their income for some other purpose. But hey, it's great that we have good laws here in Florida, but wouldn't it be nice if we could take some belt and suspenders, practical approaches where we don't have to involve enforcing the law? So, what are some really red flags to look out for? The bad things. Number one, if a facility has poor safeguards against theft. So what if the facility is actually handling your elderly parents' cash or checks or the ATM card? That's a red flag. Or somehow they've been authorized to withdraw money from your parents' account. Okay, not good at all. I've also seen this as well. These facilities may invite in a salesperson to make a presentation. Why? Well, that salesperson might have bad motives and try to prey on the vulnerable. What about the facility having access to the paper checks and the paper statements, okay, where they can glean information, financial information about your parent? What about your parent maybe logging into, let's say, an account on a shared computer or with Wi-Fi? Again, bad actors can access that communication. How about this, another red flag, where the facility is set up to receive payments made to your elderly parent. So there's this thing called a representative payee. It's a tool that's used by a lot of government agencies where somebody can be named their designated payee to receive, let's say, payments from Social Security or the VA, maybe Office of Personnel Management, Department of Defense, that sort of thing. Well, sometimes the facility will set things up to where they are the designated payee, the representative payee receiving their money. And then they take this money and purportedly apply it towards the senior's expenses, but maybe don't apply all of it, or maybe they pay some to themselves and overpay themselves. So again, red flag if the facility is or is attempting to be named the designated payee. And then some facilities allow the senior to actually bank at the facility, so deposit the income payments from Social Security, pension, and so forth, and this creates a real temptation to, let's call it what it is, steal the money. So that's why it's important to find out, does this facility do background checks on their employees? Do they audit any accounts that they have set up for the benefit of their residents? Okay, so again, red flags. So now let's talk about what are some good things to look out for. Number one, does the facility do those background checks? Do they audit those accounts? Do Do they have capable staff? Why don't you interview the staff? You get your own sense of it. Make sure the facility does not handle the money, does not handle the income payments, and does not have the power to withdraw money from your parents' account. Also, much better to set up a direct deposit arrangement rather than relying on paper checks and paper statements and maybe floating around the facility. Electronic statements, even better. And if we're talking about a representative payee for these government agencies, don't let the facility do it. Much better if a family member can do it. Last thing, have a good power of attorney in place where your elderly parent has named you or another family member as their power of attorney agent. And I find that is a tremendous deterrent against what you might call sticky fingers. So if the facility knows that their resident has a good, firm power of attorney in place and that child is active in their parent's life, again, big deterrent. So if you want to know a little bit more about how to protect your parents from exploitive nursing homes and maybe how we can help, we'd love to talk to you. So we invite you to go ahead and schedule a free 15-minute phone call. It's called our Discovery Call. Click on the link that's in this video, takes you to our booking calendar. We'll jump on the call with you. Like and share with your friends if you enjoyed this video. And remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, on behalf of everybody here at my firm, Team Legacy, Bill O'Leary signing off for now. Go make it a great day and a better world.